February 3rd, I'm going back? I didn't even know. Okay, so I want to sing you the song my mom used to sing me. And she would come into my room and sing me this song. And now you'll know why I'm the way I am. It's called Little White Lie. And Vinny heard me sing this and ended up making a beer called Little White Lie that they also have on tap tonight. Here goes. Be sure it's true when you say, I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Cross my heart and I hope to die. I'll never, never, never tell another white lie. Took a little girl out on a date last night. Next to her, gravel Gertie would have looked all right. I can't believe my mom sang me this. Now I'm between the devil and the deep blue sea. 'Cause I said, baby, you look good to me. I told her that I loved her, but you know how I lie. And now she's getting set to be my blushing bride. If she takes me to the altar, then I'm sunk. 'Cause I can't tell the preacher I was drunk. So Lord have mercy on a no-count sinner. Give me one more chance to let another guy win her. Cross my heart and I hope to die. I'll never, never, never tell another white lie. I'll never tell another white lie. Little white lie, yeah. This song was written in 5 minutes in Northern California. Woo! John was living in Ocean Beach, California with his girlfriend Julie. We decided one day, hey Jewel, let's move up north to Northern California where the air is clear and the skies are blue and they have more traditional family values. What'd you say, Jewel? So they moved up north, behind the bowling alley, 3 blocks from the Lucky Supermarket, 2 more blocks to the south of Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. John applied for a job at Dick's Automotive, and Dick came to the door and he said, tell me, Johnny boy, can you rotate the tires on a 72 Subaru? He said, no. Can you rebuild a Holly 4-barrel carburetor with a big old Hirsch shift rod? He said, no. Can you bundle up the side of a 72 Pinto? He said, no. Do you have a girlfriend with big pink nipples and biceps like Henry Rollins? He said, yes. Dick said, boy, then you're hired at Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive, that's your part. Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. You're getting it. So I learned all the necessary tools of the trade. Learn how to rebuild a Holly 4-barrel carburetor on a 69 Camaro with a big old Hirsch shift rod. Learn how to bond up the side of a 72 Pinto. Learn how to rotate the tires on a 72 Subaru. Learn how to make love to his girlfriend Julie with the big pink nipples and the biceps like Henry Rollins, like a real man oughta. And Dick gave him his service stripes. He said, boy, there's a little old lady in here and her car's broken down near the Byantine Winery over there in the Santa Cruz Mountains. You gotta help her, man. Go, Sheba, go. Ruff, ruff. Go, Sheba, go. Ruff, ruff. Go, Sheba, go. Woo! Woo! Go, Sheba, go! Woo! Woo! Go, Sheba, go! Woo! Woo! So about that time, John went out of his way to help the little old lady near the Byantine winery whose car's broken down in the Santa Cruz Mountains. And about that time, Dick glued back on his toupee and glued back in his dentures, and he said, I wonder if Julie's having trouble opening up a can of peaches. I'm gonna hike a block down the road from the Lucky Supermarket to the one-bedroom trailer behind the bowling alley, and I'll bring along a blowtorch and an ice pick and see if she needs help opening up a can of peaches. So he hikes a block down the road and he knocks on the door of the one-bedroom trailer. Julie answers the door and she says, oh, hello, Dick. I was just having trouble opening up a can of peaches. So he starts up a blowtorch. Poof! And all the peach juice ran down his veins. And he poured the peaches into the Tupperware that Julie's grandmother used to sell in Ocean Beach, California. And he said, hey, babe, we're going on a picnic. We're going on a picnic. A little bit louder now. We're going on a picnic. A little bit louder now. We're going on a picnic. A little bit louder now. We're going on a picnic. Let your freak flag fly. We're going on a picnic. So about that time, John drove Julie up into the middle of the Santa Cruz Mountains. And he brought her to the middle of the forest, and he gave her 56.5 hits of brown acid he had left over from Woodstock. She saw all kinds of colors: lemon yellow, cherry red, kaleidoscope eyes, orange, kaleidoscope eyes, more cherry colors, red. And about that time, there was a mommy deer walking through the forest with a baby deer. And he said, come here, little deer, I have some food for you. And the 56 hits of acid were starting to kick in. And he mixed up some granola with some strychnine poison, and he offered it to the deer. And the mommy deer said, I better eat it first because it could be poisonous. And the mommy deer stuck its mommy's snout into Julie's palm. But the mommy's heart was stronger than the baby deer's heart. When the baby deer ate the poison granola, it died. Shoot, dooby-doo-ah. And then the mommy deer died shortly thereafter. And he looked at the dead dude at his feet and he gave Julie a big wet soul kiss. And as he said, wow, nature's so bitchin'. 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 That's not loud enough. He said, wow, nature's so bitchin'. A Dick's Automotive. A Dick's Automotive. Well, about that time, John was driving back down the road after helping out the little old lady near the Byantine winery in the Santa Cruz Mountains. He saw Dick's 57 Chevy parked on the side of the road now. Julie's Afghan sweated, pouring on the car. And he said, oh my God, they could be in trouble. I'm going to bring a blowtorch and a chainsaw just in case they need help and an ice pick. And he hiked through the forest. He saw the love of his life, Julie, on a dirty brown piece of Berber carpet with Dick. 2 dead deer at their feet. And he saw all kinds of colors, but most of all, he was green with envy. And he stabbed him each 56.5 times for each hit of acid they took, welded their bodies together, and then he leaned down and gave the deer mouth to snout resuscitation. Lo and behold, the mommy deer came back to life. Lo and behold, the baby deer came back to life. That was amazing. Stupid Ted Nugent walked through the forest with a bow and arrow and shot the mommy deer dead. And he said, mommy deer, dead. Baby deer, alive. 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 A Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. Now here it is in the year 2026, and it's Vinny Salurzo's birthday on July 25th. One of the most amazing days in the world. It's a Saturday. We got to have our good friend Miko Marks here today. She's been with me all this summer. We both played the Redwood Ramble. We played a bunch of places, and we're headed up to Canmore, Alberta, Canada next week together. Life is good, and it's Vinny Salurzo's birthday. And little did I know Dick's Automotive will become a beer. They used to play this song on K-Otter in San Luis Obispo. And this one lady got so mad because she hated this song, she drove her car through the front of the radio station. And then she heard I was coming here, and she drove her car right through the side of this place. This is the gift that keeps giving. Let me hear ya. And Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive. Dick's Automotive is a product of Russian River Brewery, 5.5% alcohol. Drink sparingly, pale ale. This is the greatest show I've ever played, man. Dude, that song won't die. I'm not kidding. A woman really did drive her car through the front of the radio station and said, if you play Dick's Automotive one more time, I'm gonna drive my car. And she did and got arrested. And now she's out of jail and she drove it through this place. Thinking she could get my show canceled, but she couldn't.